I'm Alex White, and I grew up in Webster, New York. After high school, I went on to St. John Fisher, where I got a bachelor's degree in history, math, and education. I eventually opened a store called Boldo's Armory, in which I sell board games, card games, role-playing games, and miniature games to kids of all ages. And the kids will stay in the store longer if the parents do not get bored. So one of the things that we did, very consciously, is we would try to speak to and engage the parents. And in many cases, that involved talking about something. And politics was an easy thing to talk about. I first decided to run for mayor because a friend of mine who worked for the unions came in, because he shops at my store, and he sat down at the table and said, "No one's going to run. No one's going to run against Bob Duffy. And you really dislike him. You've got a lot of supporters. What are you going to do?" And I said, "Probably nothing." A student from the chess program, who still keeps in contact slightly, said, "You should. We'll get the petitions, we'll get you on the ballot. This is going to be easy." Little did we know the Green Party wasn't a registered party, and by easy we were going to have to collect 1,500 signatures. Most of the signatures they knocked off for a bizarre technicality. We could not get on the ballot, so we did not run in 2009 against Bob Duffy. And when he was nominated to be lieutenant governor, all of a sudden all these people started contacting me and saying, there's going to be an election in 2011. You should run. Everything I did was new to me. And the first time I went to a forum, it's this little thing in the northeast of Rochester, and there were like 15 total people there. The crucial question came up, which a woman said, I'm 65 years old, I'm retired, I'm on a fixed income. Am I ever going to get matching money to help me fix the roof of my house? And I said, what the heck? And I said to her, there's just not going to be money for you. That's not in the priorities of any of the people. And I wish that I could find you money if elected. We're $50 million short. We've got to improve that situation, then we can find you money. This woman clapped, which shocked me, and came up to me afterwards and said, "I'm going to vote for you. I've never felt anyone ever was honest with me as a politician." I went into that. No one came there to see me. I left this 15-person forum 2 hours later as the favorite in that room. I raised $5,000. And I got 2,221 votes. And I felt pretty bad about that. The day after the election, a reporter from Channel 13 comes and interviews me and says, you are the story. 3 months ago, no one knew who you were. You had no money, and you got 9% of the vote in an election. That's amazing. And I realized at that point that all I have to do is reach enough people, and I can succeed.